My name is Larry Rodriguez. I've been writing statements on behalf of the Sharon Harris for 6 years or 5 months. She's being sexually molested and robbed by cops from Houston, Texas. These cops is trying to set me up. And whomever I'm directing these statements to is letting these cops try to set me up. Recently, the cops from Houston, Texas are using their hidden camera in the hallway to try to entrap me in relation to having ghosts come through my wall and ghosts go out my wall. I don't have the ghosts materialize in the hallway where the cameras is at to make it look like I'm associated with them. And I'm not. Ghosts is invisible people. Invisible people get invisible by using their electronic chemistry in the atmosphere. You are well aware that these people I indicate exist. Judge, there's a great possibility the Chevron Harris does not exist anymore. You're letting whomever's supposed to be reviewing these statements I sent them is letting corrupt, criminal cops try to sweep everything they did under the rug and give it to someone else. And no one else deserves the crimes these cops committed. They're trying to entrap me for one single crime, and they're going to attach all the other crimes they committed to that one single crime. Now, get these cops away from me because they're stalking me and they're trying to entrap me and they're in violation of their oath. They're violating my civil rights and they have impeached themselves dozens of times, time after time after time after time. And they're still out here committing crimes, impeaching themselves, violating my civil rights, and doing everything they want to do and not what the legislature allows them to do, and they're acting under the color of law. And when you act under the color of law, there's protocols you must follow. And these cops is not following no protocols. Right now, all they trying to do is exonerate themselves from whatever it is they did to the Chevron Harris and what they've been doing to the Chevron Harris. And who's ever getting these statements is letting them do it. I'm not letting them do it. Find the Chevron Harris, please. She's missing. Don't find a woman that looks like her and that the cops from Houston, Texas says is her. Find the Chevron Harris. And not anybody that the cops from Houston, Texas say is her, because the cops from Houston, Texas are liars. They're liars from the very beginning and they're liars to the very end, especially now. They're in trouble and they have to exonerate themselves from what they did to the Chevron Harris and try to give it to somebody else, or they have to run. And I guess they don't want to run, so they're trying to give that to somebody else. I'm not taking it. I didn't commit no crime. I'm not committing any crimes. I haven't been with the Chevron Harris. Please find the Chevron Harris and place her under the protection of the federal government. I've been asking this court, or I've been asking whomever's getting these statements and reviewing them to do that for well over a year. Anything that has happened to the Chevron Harris, the individuals getting these tapes, audio statements, and written statements that have not heeded to do as I asked, place the Chevron Harris and the protection of the federal government. You're responsible for anything and everything that's happened to her, period. You can't hide it. It's on audio. It's in black and white. My name is Larry Rodriguez. I'm not committing crimes. The cops from Houston, Texas are. They're criminals. Get them off the street. put them where they belong, behind bars. I don't know where the Sharon Everett is. I haven't been with her. I'm not committing crime. Thank you.